Hi everyone, welcome to another tarot card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is what will they do next and is there future for this connection? As usual, we have three piles. Number one, Raphaelite Tarot and Lapis Lazuli. Number two, Nefertari Tarot and Lava Stone. Number three, Green Witch Tarot, and this is CALCITE. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the Lapis Lazuli stone, and this is the Raphaelite Tarot, this will be your reading. We start with our first question. What will they do next? What are they going to do next? Their next move, of course, towards you. Let's see. Seven of Coins. Queen of Coins. Okay, Eight of Coins. Ace of Coins. Nine of Cups. Okay, let's see. Oops. One day. Boundaries. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Well, the sure thing is that this person is taking action with all these pentacles. I think there is no doubt here that something is going on, okay, for sure. But let's see. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. I wish I could understand you. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? I can't handle your love. Please do what is best for your heart. I cry at night. Wow. I mean, serious. And of course, I want Lenormand. Rider. Is this the whip? Yes, the whip. The moon. The stars. The snake. Okay, now our second question. Is there a future for this connection? The question is very clear. We want it to be specific, extremely specific. But we want to know if there is actually a future in all of this. Is there a future? Where is this thing going? Strength. Six of Cups. Six of Coins. King of Cups. Right, we have reversals. Where have my reversals gone? 10 of Cups and the Empress reversed. Okay. More Lenormand, of course, woman. Clouds. Ring. Coffin. Cross. Okay. Fish. Some of these over here. Fork in the road. Observer. Happy, happy. Breathe. And two of these. Rest, so it makes sense with the breathe card. We're here, and one more. Magic. For sure, there is this idea that a decision must be taken. Not in a general way, in a very, very specific way. This person has to decide something over this. And I think they have the responsibility for that. Let's talk about what's going on here. What will they do next? Now, we start here with the Seven of Coins and the Queen of Coins. The Seven of Coins is showing that, of course, they have been witnessing this situation grow, but this has been happening very slowly. Your person has been evaluating, thinking about the effort that this thing would take to change things. They haven't let go of the connection. They are still connected to you, absolutely, with all these pentacles. But they are also evaluating, do I have the strength? Do I have what it takes? It's very clear. And I think this is what is introducing us to the idea of the decision I was talking to you about, that somehow they will have to decide, not in terms of feelings or ideas, but in terms of actions, okay? Now, the Queen of Coins is showing that you have left a stable and nurturing idea of who you really are. You are strong, you are stable, but you are also nurturing. You are surrounded by pentacles, so you're not needy, clingy, you're not projecting, you're grounded, you're not projecting your fears, your concerns on this person trying to figure out how you can get whatever you have in your mind. You're very grounded, and this is something that they really appreciate. Why? Why do they have to appreciate something like that? Why do they care? Because, guys, this person is not trusting easily. Okay, and they can trust you. If you see, we have the whip, we have the snake, we see your person struggling emotionally here with the King of Cups, with the coffin, all of these things. So somehow they cannot have somebody in their life who is not strong. Why? Because they do not know if they can support you emotionally, if they can reciprocate what your expectations are. If they know that you are strong, you are grounded, you're independent, and you're not expecting miracles from them, but you're expecting something that will be functional and will work, they are more willing to participate, This is so in your way of being and the way you're handling your life, you're allowing yourself to manifest the potential, let's say, without even really trying that much. And of course, we get to the Eight of Coins and Ace of Coins, very serious cards here, real desire to try. They want to offer something stable very clearly. This is not, again, these cards are not about fantasy, are not about emotional, overload here or something like this. This is tangible, this is real. So you might receive, of course, an invitation, a message. There is intention in all of this. And why am I talking about invitation? Because this person is obviously wanting to rebuild with you or to expand whatever you are having here with them. But the Nine of Cups shows that they are willing to do this, but they are not going to come forward with a business plan like this is what we're going to do, this is what we are going to achieve. They want to connect to you and to give you something that will make you feel happy. Because all the rest, it seems like you have everything. You have the resources, you have the stability, you have the clarity. So on a practical level, you are self-sufficient. What can they give you? They can give you happiness. They can give you love. They can give you extra layers of happiness by this idea of coexisting with somebody in a really good, positive energy. This is why they're coming forward with the Nine of Cups. Desire, absolute desire, of course. And, the whole thing is very intense to them. So they are not going to go and actually touch the things that are that you're already really good at. They cannot make you more stable. They cannot make you feel more safer. What are they going to do? But they can bring forward the joy. At least this is what they are thinking here, okay? So, and of course, this is not over for them emotionally, no way. You are still what they are wishing for, and they are wishing that, you know what, I need to get this thing right. Now, here we have Rider and the Whip over here. We have communication. The communication is emotionally charged, obviously. This communication is sudden, or maybe after some period of build up, emotional tension and build up here, energetic build up, boom, there is the communication. The Moon and the Star, we still have this subconscious emotional approach to this whole thing. You're part of their inner world very clearly. You are in their mind constantly. They are thinking of you in almost an idealized way. We have seen that you're grounded, you're perfect, you have everything. What am I supposed to give to you? Then we get to the Snake. The Snake is representing many things. Their confusion on an emotional level. Am I enough? Negative self-talk, of course. Am I enough? Am I good enough? Self-sabotage. And also the fact there is also the possibility of somebody else interfering in the connection for some of you. A negative feminine energy. Or there is also, of course, the element of the deep desire for you. Of course, they feel a bit guilty over here. I wasn't happy with the way things were going, but I've messed up. Can you forgive me? There is this sense of guilt around the Snake card. And but there is action. Their action should be coming forward within the next couple of weeks. What action? Message, invitation, something that is not talking directly about let's get back together, give me a second chance, let's develop this connection, let me give you the Seven of Coins because, I have been losing time and now I want to invest. No, they won't say everything directly, but the timing, the energy, and the way they show up with all of this, with emotion, is extremely important, okay? Yes, they do want to return. They know that you have boundaries. Of course, the Queen of Coins is very strong and very aware. And they are hoping that they could become your equal when it comes to the energy and to the stability that you are bringing forward. It's very overwhelming to have to bring forward, bring love to somebody like you. It is overwhelming them. They cannot handle it. Yet they are very attracted to all of this. Okay, they are encouraging you to do what is best for your heart. I think they already know that you will do what is best for your heart, but they are very sad. So this is almost, there is a contradiction over here, like do whatever is right for you, but remember that I'm crying at night, please. And also this is destiny, and please give me a second chance. Are they begging? Energetically, yes. Yes, there is this attitude of, please, Queen, let me show you that I can also contribute to your own well-being. There is this idea. Nice, we like it. We like it. They don't have to be so miserable, but it's fine, even if they cry a bit at night. Okay. Now, is there a future for this connection? Because here, the cards, I want you to notice that they are extremely static. Now, the brief answer is that yes, this connection can grow into something lasting. But the cards are very emotional, which is a good thing sometimes. But sometimes it's also not such a great thing. We have some really beautiful cards over here. I want you to see here the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups. These are undeniably positive cards. And they are showing that this is a deep emotional bond. We have love. We have a real potential for love and for long-term, happiness. But this isn't only something that comes from longing, chemistry, or wishful thinking. It feels like home, but requires effort. We have these beautiful coins over here, 8 of coins. All of these things are showing, the willingness to work. And we also have this beautiful 6 of coins that is promising balance. Whatever has been not balanced until now, it will become more balanced, of course, with the actions and everything. And we also have this strength and King of Cups over here that shows that both of you have matured emotionally through this. Even if you're not together at the moment, this love has definitely, deepened this bond in many ways. Now, we have mutual respect, we have affection, we have spiritual things, karmic cycles, very heavy karmic cycles, by the way, that are closing and are reaching some form of conclusion. The Empress reversed is something that you need to be careful of. Don't over nurture. Don't give too much without receiving because you see lovely actions within the next couple of weeks. You are meant to receive immediately. You're not supposed to prove your worth, okay? We have cross, coffin, ring, karmic bond. That's it. This is describing also with the rest of the cards over here. We are describing soul level contracts, spiritual tests that are making us evolve more emotionally, just like we have said. The fish here is showing emotional depth, but also flow. It's not something that will start flowing very soon. Why? Because before that we have the cross and the clouds, telling us that a stage of confusion, a stage of distance, of distance, a stage where we don't really understand each other so much because what is supposed to be talked about is not being expressed. This is going to end, this is going to be completed, and the confusion is being gradually lifted through the completion of this karmic cycle. So, this is a turning point. As I've told you, a fork in the road is describing that a decision is needed. The decision is not based on today's mood, but it's on whether or not this connection is meant to grow. This is very important. Now, if the action isn't taken, how is this thing affecting us? Why is this important? Because if action is not taken within the next month, okay, the energy might start to fade. This is not a matter of punishment, like, oh my God, I'm losing this opportunity. First of all, you are not called to do anything. You exist, you develop, you shift, you encourage, you guide this connection. Your person is called to deliver and to uplift their energy. If they don't do it within the time frame I gave you over here, okay, within the next month, what is going to happen is that this energy, this cycle will begin again. We will go through another karmic cycle because this person hasn't learned their lesson. What happens in this case? You become the observer. You see what happens. You detach. You move forward because that's the way it works, not because you will feel bad and you will move forward. You will move forward because you are no longer part of this cycle. You have learned your lesson. Okay, so for you, this thing ends anyway in a happy way. What about them? They have to move. In fact, this please do what is best for your heart makes so much sense if we see it within this dynamic. It makes sense because it's like, okay, I'm trying, I'm doing my best, I'm coming forward, but if I don't make it, follow your heart, do what is best for your heart. Okay, so this is more like a message from their higher self rather than from the King of Cups directly. What do you need to do? Nothing. Breathe, rest, keep doing what you're doing. Magic, allow this magic to unfold. Allow this person to feel that you are distant, that you are walking away, so you help them push through their boundaries much faster. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Lava Stone and the Nefertari Tarot, this will be your reading. So what will they do next? What will they do next? Page of Swords reversed. Six of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. High Priestess. And Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Missed opportunities. I didn't act when I should have. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Six of Coins. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. I wish I could be a different person. Will this pain ever stop? Ring. Key. Garden. Heart. Birds. Fish. Ah, they're wearing hats. And anchor. Very good. Now, our next question is there a future for this connection? Okay, they are taking action. We will talk about what action they're going to take and when. Now, let's see. Do we have a future here? Justice. Justice smells karmic. The Magician. 3 of Wands. The Hermit, the Magician reversed. Forgot to tell you. The Hanged Man reversed. 4 of Swords. Queen of Wands reversed. Man. Child. Ship. Clover. Whip. Mountain. Moon. Round and round. Loyal heart. Unfinished symphony. And then let's get to this. Energy. Anger. What will they do next? The Page of Swords is reversed together with the Six of Cups reversed. And this is showing that they have been observing from a distance. The Page of Swords here is distant. So this is not somebody who's approaching openly and with confidence, or at least they haven't done this thing up to this point. But they are thinking of you constantly in a very quiet and thoughtful way. The Six of Cups reversed says that they feel your absence. It's like something sweet was taken away. They cannot stop replaying moments in their head, and they feel like they have really lost something that was really important. But the Six of Cups is also about nostalgia. So, what we understand over here is that the nostalgic approach, the emotional approach, is just not enough here, okay? Then we have the King of Swords reversed. So, they don't know how to communicate. Their ego, most likely, over here is getting on the way, is confusing things, and they are building a wall that it's not easy for them to connect to you. But we see cards, these are very, very promising cards. Also, we see that they were not happy, they were not satisfied with how things were. So, what do we understand? That gradually they're giving up on these boundaries and on this proper lack of communication. The Seven of Cups reversed shows that they are finally starting to gain a certain level of clarity. They understand what they want, and there is not much confusion anymore. This Seven of Cups is related to concerns. How is this thing going to go if I reach out? How is this thing going to go if I open up emotionally? This is the dynamic that we see. The High Priestess shows that somehow you have made this person connect to their intuition. They become a bit more spiritual, a bit more emotional. You have made them reach actually a place, you have touched something in them that they cannot, of course, ignore in this case. The Queen of Cups is reversed though, and this is making us understand that they see you emotionally withdrawn. It's painful, It's more difficult than what they are showing. They miss your affection, they miss your softness, and they are really feeling the void over here of the situation. The Lenormand cards here are very significant because we have ring and key. So this is showing, of course, attachment. This thing is not over. On the contrary, there is attachment, and there is also this need to open up, to unlock something that they have been having on their mind. So they are no longer satisfied with the distance, with the fact that observing was enough. Now it's not enough. They want to get closer. Then we have a heart and garden over here. They want to reconnect in a way that it's they are approaching for something casual, like a casual conversation. That's what I mean. But in the end, this is not casual at all. This is not casual because they will open up, they will unlock issues around their feelings. They will try to keep it superficial, they will try to keep it simple, but all of this thinking and the cycles here will force them to open up more. And eventually they will stop being blocked, they will unlock everything and they will open up. They are not expecting to open up emotionally so much. So this person is approaching for something very standard, like a reconciliation, a reunion, something light, okay, but it's not going to be light. It's going to be very specific because once they see you, everything gets triggered and they just want to take everything, you know, out there and let you know how they really feel. This is why you see their nervousness. You will see moments where they are kind of saying, "Oh my God, I said too much. This is too much. This is so messed up." This is what is this thing describing? Most likely a conversation in a public space. So I'm expecting a date over here. As you can see, their intentions are very clear. It's like, I don't want to make this thing super serious. I want to keep, you know, a certain balance in all of this. But of course, they cannot do it. They will mess up. They will mess up, but in a positive way, because they will open up in such a wonderful way. So they are taking action. This is a really deep emotional conversation. It's not something that they have been planning. They were planning light things, easygoing things, maybe some form of reciprocity, some to talk about, oh my God, you know, I missed you so much, or I don't want to lose this opportunity. But that's it. They didn't want to become deeper over this. But they will. So expect an invitation out on a date. It will start neutral, easygoing, and then it will go, you know, it will go really deep. Now, when? No more than a week. The cards are very direct. So yeah, they want to open up even though they feel very, very scared. This is very positive. Will this pain ever stop? These are all cards that are showing the need to reconcile and to reconnect. Okay, so is there a future for this connection? The potential is tricky, but there is potential. The Justice card is talking about truth, healing, about karma. If we have past moments of imbalance, misunderstanding, silence, this is the time where balance will be restored. The Three of Wands is extremely significant here because it shows that something is moving forward. The energy is beginning to shift. You're not stuck, and of course, they are not stuck either. Things are moving forward slowly, but with intention and with significance. Now, Hermit, Hanged Man, and Four of Swords. The Hanged Man is reversed over here. These cards are showing deep reflection. The time that you guys have spent apart or in this foggy mindset or in this confusion was very important, wasn't wasted, because it has given both of you the space to feel, to grow, and to prepare each other for something that will come in the future. The Hangman reversed is confirming this shift of the energy, that the pause is ending. It's time for action, it's time for growth, it's time for plans, and to move forward again. The Magician reversed is here to show that in the past things felt very blocked, but now we have the tools, we have the emotional awareness, and we need to use these things. We need to unlock the potential that we see that they will unlock within the next week. And this is extremely important. The Queen of Wands reversed is clearly telling you that you are upset. Maybe you have been very upset. Maybe you have been very tired. The cards are telling you that it makes sense. It's right to feel this way. It makes absolute sense. And it's kind of telling you, don't worry. It's okay, it's something transitory, but at the same time, remember that you don't have to dim your light to connect to this if this is something that you don't want anymore. The Lenormand cards are talking. For example, here we have ship and clover. Things are changing. This is luck. We are moving towards a lucky situation, a successful outcome. The clover is immediate. The ship is slow. So this is a transition towards something very, very positive. Child and man, a chance, of course, for a fresh new beginning, a softer beginning, more loving, more understanding. Some of the cards here have been quite intense. Like there are misunderstandings, there are difficulties, there is confusion, okay? This thing is changing. Your person will approach with kindness and with love. Beautiful. This is good. Then we have Whip Mountain. We have gone through emotional struggles, tension, power games, but this cycle now is closing. With the moon, the emotional pull is strong. You're still in, of course, in their dreams, in their, they are concerned about how this thing is going to go, but eventually it will move forward and we have a beautiful future. Your person is changing energy. I will tell you something. This person, King of Swords reversed, this is somebody who is going through transition here. Your person. A person who wasn't capable of approaching you in a kind way, who was almost punishing you in the past for the feelings they had for you, who was pushing you away, who has continued being very sad after this let's call it rejection. It's not exactly rejection because what they have done was pushing you away to avoid the pain. But let's call it rejection just to understand what we are talking about. They realized that this wasn't something, this was a Five of Swords situation. It was more painful to them than what it was to you. This person wasn't rejecting you. This person was rejecting feelings. The concept of feelings. So you understand that the moment they will reach a point where they unlock the potential, oh my God, crazy. They will start talking and talking and talking, and it will be like they opened up emotionally and they are expressing everything. And then you see, this is why this is major. It's very important because it shows that this person is coming slowly with kindness, with clarity, to overcome struggles, to overcome fear slowly. So completely new person. I wish I could be a different person. It makes sense. The oracles are saying round and round, loyal heart, unfinished symphony. Of course, this thing is not over. The emotions didn't fade at all. But now it's the time to break the old patterns. Because if we want something new to begin, this person has to overcome these boundaries. There is energy, so there is magician, but the anger, the ego might block a bit the energy as we go. But generally, yes, it has. There are some ups and downs, but we have a good future. Now, the energy is showing important progress within the next 1 to 2 weeks. The emotional clarity that we see over here, overcoming obstacles and everything, will begin around 4 to 5 weeks. Okay. If they don't reach out immediately, don't go like, oh my God, I'm panicked, what's going on? The energy is still aligning. But a month and a half from now, guys, you will be in a completely different place emotionally, either in communication or in a way that things are going in this connection. So prepare yourself for major changes here. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the calcite stone and the green witch tarot, this will be your reading. So let's see. What will they do next? What will they do next? Let's see. Queen of Coins. 10 of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. Hierophant, High Priest. Queen of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords and Ace of Coins. Very beautiful. Tree, house, tower. Okay, I get it. Tower. Bear, lilies, sheep, child. Okay. Divine feminine, yin feminine energy. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. I have to let you go to find myself. I am stuck in visions of us together. Why can't I tell you the truth? Okay, very good. Now, we want to ask, is there a future for this connection? We want to get as specific as we can. This is not so much about potential and that's it. This is about future, you know. The Empress. Knight of Wands. Hermit reversed. 2 of Wands reversed. The Magician. The Sun reversed. King of Wands reversed. And the Star. coffin, clouds and mountain, tree, scythe, mice, letter, ring. Interesting. It's, you know what, the result here is a bit tortured. It's not like, oh yeah, okay, we have feelings, we have potential. It's going around complications, difficulties a lot. Is the outcome good? It looks good over here, but we have to understand a bit better as we go these cards. Let's see. Poised, deep knowing, and round and round. Okay. I need two of these. Stop, rest. So you know very well what your approach is supposed to be here. It's very clear. Let's see the rest. What will they do next? So with the Queen of Coins, this person is still thinking of you as somebody who is grounded, nurturing, stable. Actually, with the cards that we see around this situation, this is not just about stability. This is wife material. Like you support me in all of this, clearly. So you are definitely somebody who makes them feel grounded. You have this maternal, nurturing energy. They feel like home. You make them want to let go the survival mode instinct and situation. Well, they don't know how to handle all this, to be very honest with you. We have a 10 of Wands and a 5 of Wands reversed here. And this is showing that this person has been under pressure for a long time. Okay. The 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, first of all, may be talking about inner conflict, about being emotionally overwhelmed and all of these things. So what is going on within them, okay? And that somehow with your presence, they are working on releasing this idea. But the 10 of Wands, together with cards like the Tower over here, with the Bear, you know, all of these things, okay, are showing something that is actually going on right there. So as I was telling you, the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands is about the inner struggle, okay? It's they are torn between this idea, should I trust this nurturing energy, or is it going to kind of hurt me emotionally the way all of these things in the past have hurt me? And then the 10 of Wands related to practical cards, we see a struggle on a financial level and also potentially on, I don't know, career issues and so on. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is about stability. Is a card that shows legacy, many times shows commitment, especially with the cards that we see over here. So this person is thinking of commitment. I'm not so sure that they have expressed the idea of commitment, because if they haven't expressed it yet, I think this is something that they will do in the future, you know. But the card is not only about, and I think this is the important thing here, this is not about commitment, practical, you know, marriage, relationship, and these things. It's also about spiritual connection. You know, like there's a bond between you and them that is extremely meaningful. and they cannot really explain why. So again, we have a reason why we see these two cards. I don't understand why this is happening. I feel good, but also I feel guarded sometimes. The Queen of Swords is showing emotional distance at the moment, but not because they don't care, but because they are afraid. Maybe they feel guilty, or maybe they are working on their issues. Here they are telling you, I have to let you go to find myself. Now, we have a breakthrough though. We have Ace of Swords, Ace of Coins, and this is describing clarity. This is, of course, is communication, practical communication. And this communication is also showing a shift. We are entering a stage of the connection that we have never experienced in the past, something new, something meaningful. Yes, they are taking action. This is like 2 to 3 weeks. The Ace of Wands is clear, is direct, is also generally a bit immediate. It's not so much about waiting. But the rest of the cards are showing that this is also representing a moment of mental clarity. So when I'm ready, I will come forward. I'm still working on this thing. I have done most of the work I had to do, and I am reaching out. So this is not just a casual communication. It's a turning point message, something that will finally break this silence. The silence, it doesn't have to be that you are in no contact. I feel like here we're not talking about the obvious. We're not talking, we are acting like this doesn't exist, this is not here, and somehow somehow we have to address this issue for what it is. Then we have tree, house, and tower. Deep roots, connection, sense of feeling like this is my home, you are my energy. But the tower is also showing emotional isolation, like I don't know how to move forward. The bear and lilies are showing emotional maturity and a form of awakening. They want peace, but they still learn how to step into this peace, because in the meantime, this bear is working as something beneficial. So when they are thinking of you, they are thinking of you as something stable, serious, significant. But at the same time, this is a card that makes them a bit distant and a bit overly protective, okay, over their energy. Then we have sheep here and child, and they want a fresh start. Of course, maybe there is actual distance, there is traveling, or there is time that is kind of separating us. The energy says that they want to return, but they want to return with a clean heart. We see then, I'm stuck in visions of us together. Why can't I tell you the truth? This is not a connection they have moved on from. It's something that they still have. It's still something that they are hoping for, and they are working on this. So, is there a future? The brief answer is yes, because we cannot unsee this thing. I mean, come on, guys, this is extremely serious. But this is a connection that really has gone through a very dark path before it actually it becomes something stable. I think you have done most of the difficult work. But let's see. We have the Empress, and the Empress is showing that love is still growing here. It's quiet and nurturing, slowly, but it is growing. You are still in their mind, in their heart, and this thing will develop further. It's not ending, okay? You haven't been replaced, you will not be replaced. Maybe there is this idea that, oh my God, you're not nurturing me anymore as like you used to, but this doesn't mean that they are forgetting of you. The Knight of Wands, of course, is a card about passion, longing, urgency. They want this thing to develop, but the Hangman reversed and the Two of Wands reversed are clearly showing that even though we will have our new beginning and we will start working on the connection, what we see is that there will be a moment of uncertainty, a moment of confusion. They are realizing that this is a connection that they cannot delay forever. They have to take action because they are running out of time. But at the same time, they are saying that, you know what, I'm confused here. I'm afraid of really opening up. There is a side of me that wants to be with you, that wants to develop, but there is also a side of me, the traumatized one, that is very afraid. I need to find myself, but at the same time, I cannot let you go because I don't have the strength. What am I going to do then? So, the Magician, of course, is talking about having the right tools, the right emotions, thoughts, will, and also the opportunity. What are we missing? The courage. The courage. The Sun reversed and the King of Wands reversed are showing where things are actually wrong. There is pride, there is a bit of ego, there is avoidance, but there is also the hope and the need to fix this. And of course, what do we understand from this? What is the path? Do we have a future? We have a future. But your person is it will be for a long time in this Five of Wands energy. They will be torn between this new chapter that is opening up with you. You're the Empress, you are the wife, the support material, okay? And they don't know what to do about this because in front of them there is an opportunity for happiness, for growth, for something really positive. And they are seeing that they are not ready. They still carry baggage, they still carry practical issues. They don't feel at peace with who they are. Okay, you see what the problem is. This is not about you or somebody else. This is about them not being ready to embrace this dynamic. But on the other hand, what are they going to do? Are they going to take their time, focus on what they want, focus on what they need, and ignore you? They're going to lose you. You're already detaching, so you understand the urgency here and the problem of this person. I'm not asking you to justify, I'm asking you to understand so you can also understand a bit better where you stand in all of this. Because for some of you, you might say, yeah, but I'm not enough. So what do they want from me more? Don't they see? Yes, they see, guys, but sometimes even when something beautiful, something meaningful is given to you, something valuable is being given to you, if you are not ready, you don't know what to do with it. And this is the problem of your person. This is why you see them Knight of Wands with the what's the name for this? I keep forgetting. The clouds. This is why you have this thing with the clouds here. They are confused, and this confusion is not related to you, is related to them, to their life choices, to their emotional baggage, maybe even, look at this. This, if we really go as if this was a personal reading, what do you see? A mother figure that is absent or passed away, worst case scenario, and the growth, the roots are being cut very early. This can refer to an actual passing away of the mother figure, or this can also indicate nurturing that has been cut short. Why? The mother left, the mother abandoned. Another nurturing energy, just like you are, that has been extremely promising, has left them. So you see, this is setting the tone to make you understand what you're dealing with. Anyways, the point is this: we have hope, we have healing, we have growth, but we have cycles. This is why it's round and round. The Lenormand is never disappointing me. I'm obsessed with this thing, I swear. We have, let's get to the positive. Letter, ring, a message that is reconnecting you in the most hopeful way. I don't want to go crazy over this and start saying, oh, marriage proposals, but it is serious. It is about commitments. Okay, so we have commitment over here in a very clear way. Coffin, cloud. The past cycle, this thing that has been causing confusion, is ending. The confusion will be lifted. But even though this connection is not shallow at all, so you see what's going on here, you remind them of something. You remind them of somebody. Is it something that was deeply meaningful to them and they lost it on the way? This is why you see them freak out so much. The berg here is creating major issues. Why? Because this is, I have to let go of all these control mechanisms that I have created. I want to open up, but I'm struggling. It's very difficult because whenever I start moving forward, you remind me of the presence of an energy that was so meaningful to me, and it got interrupted immediately. And they are afraid. Look at this. What if it ends all of a sudden? What if I do the homework and everything ends immediately, suddenly? Scythe mice. Mice here are doing an excellent work because they're eating away the scythe. Okay, we are coming out of a draining period. We are coming out of fears. We are coming out of confusion. And it's constant clearing. They are clearly clearing karmic debts related to, I don't know, ancestral stuff. They are clearing disappointments and traumas related to their childhood or very important, significant relationships of the past. They are clearing the situation with you, and they start embracing the idea that they do not have to be afraid of you, of your power, of the love that you are giving to them. So they gradually build up this sense of safety so they can take action without feeling like they are throwing away all their effort. This thing has potential, and it's also healing this person. You're healing this person. Guys, how are you healing them? Rest, stop. You do nothing. You exist. You are being available. When you don't feel like being available, you're not being available. You're withdrawing your energy. They learn that the universe is giving them a great opportunity to save themselves from whatever dark place they are in, literally. They have to work on this, though. Nothing is being given for free. They have to give something to take something else. So if they continue from now on still being miserable, shattered, heartbroken, betrayed, blah, blah, whatever, it's their choice. Okay, it's true that this person, the universe has taken away from them, but now the universe is giving them. There is karma here, and they have to accept to work and come forward with clarity. And there is a good hope that they will do it. Very good. What do you do? Nothing. Nothing. How much time is this thing going to take? Well, guys, these are cycles that can last up to 2-3 months. Why? Because these are heavy things. They have already done major work, and they are still have some work to do. But it's not like you have to wait years and years for them to heal. They know what they are dealing with. They know their issues, they have awareness, and this is what is healing the connection. So what does this mean? That for a couple of months you are waiting and nothing is happening? No. Things, you will talk, you will see the shifts, you will see the changes, and within these 3 months, we're going to start seeing really that relationship having this structure, commitment, and all of these things. So, your person hasn't let go. There is deep knowing, there is awareness, as I've told you. There is a very special energy around this whole connection. So, it's all working in the most beautiful way. This is love. I think, of course, now you adjust the message, guys, to your situation, but this is extremely healing. And there is love on an individual level, and also they are learning to love themselves, to appreciate themselves, to appreciate no, they don't feel as a victim anymore, like a victim. They are not like, oh my god, life has been so harsh with me. No, they are saying, oh my god, I have an opportunity for redemption here. Let me do something about this. They start working. Excellent, very good. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, yes, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.